Hello and welcome back to the channel. So recently we uploaded a video showing you how to crack your cards out of BGS slabs. Today we got our PSA submission back. We did have a few cards that I wasn't happy with the grades on, so I just thought, why not? I'll do another little video showing you how to crack the PSA slabs, as they are a little bit different. They're not as thick, they're not as strong. The cards are not sleeved on the inside, so you have to take a little bit of extra care when prizing it apart. Okay, so there's a couple of things you're going to need for this tutorial. First of all, you're going to need these pincers, the same as the BGS slab. And you're going to need a small flathead screwdriver. I would also recommend you put in the card in some sort of clear plastic bags so that the shrapnel from the plastic isn't aiming at you or flying off in a million different directions. I'm not going to do that in this video because the lights I've got up here just reflect so much glare and you can't even see anything, so there's no point in recording it. I'd also recommend putting on some sort of safety goggles. Same again, I'm not going to do that because I don't have any, so I'm risking my eyesight here. You do not have to, do not take that risk. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, on these top two corners where the label is, you want to give it a good old crack and take that whole corner off, like that. Do it on both top corners. So it should look like this, or something close. Now, the next thing you want to do is flip the card over. You have this little edge that's used for interlocking the slabs when you have them in storage. You want to take that whole edge off. You can, if you want to be risky, just get your screwdriver in now and try and prise it apart. But sometimes I just feel like you're putting unnecessary force on the card and risking squashing or bending the card. So this is what I always do. If you get your pincers and just hook it into this little lip that is used for stacking the cards, similar to the BGS slabs in a way, it's a smaller lip than the BGS slabs. And then just give that a little crack. Now move on to the side. Now the bottom. Now the other side. Okay, so your card should look like this. So you've got the broken edge the whole way around. You've got the corners don't look as cut now because I've taken the edge off. You want to see if you've got a big enough opening on the corner to get your screwdriver in. Don't push too much force, just sort of, if it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, make it wider. This corner here looks to me like I should have enough room. I'm going to just put a little bit of, so if you, I don't know if you can hear on there, but you'll hear like a little crack. It's the slab coming apart. So you want to get your screwdriver to about here on this corner and give it a tilt to release. Come to the middle, do it again, and then go to the other corner and then give it another tilt. Once you're at this point, you want to lift the slab to like so and get your fingers underneath. So it'll be like this. Put the slab flat and push it down with your lower hand, and then with your top hand, just lift it up. The card's loose in here, so you still have to be a little bit careful. What I always do is just put my hand over the top like this, turn it upside down, just to save dropping it or anything like that. And now your card is raw. So I'm not actually sure why it's got a PSA 9. I know that sometimes on these One Piece cards, with this type of like reflective foiling that Magellan's got here, sometimes it can scratch easy. I'm not actually seeing any scratches. The centering's not terrible. Maybe it's not perfect, but it's not terrible. So really, that is all it takes. That took me all of about 3 minutes in real time. Like, it didn't take a lot of time at all. So it can be beneficial you doing this, because sometimes, like, if I were to have sold this as a PSA 9, it'd be worth less than if I was selling it raw. So it definitely has a place. Just make sure you're doing it carefully. Just take your time with it. There's no need to be rushing or trying to get it out as quick as possible. Just take your time, get it out in your own time, and then do whatever you want to do with it when it's raw. Regrade it, resell it, whatever you want to do. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We open in One Piece, Lorcana, Pokemon, anything that sort of interests us. We run loads of giveaways. And we do PSA returns, Beckett returns, anything and everything really. So consider subscribing. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you soon.